You know what I'm loving about this? That we get to do? I'm loving getting to try these new cars.
I know, we're talking about
it's awesome. And you know what else?
This is the job we all dreamed about when we were kids.
This is amazing. Come on.
We're just not getting paid.
Yeah. But you know what? It doesn't matter right now. No. It doesn't even matter.
What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna have an exciting day. We're doing something that I actually wanted to do a while ago, and that is to test the Ferrari 488. So my ninja Farshad and myself, we're gonna go out to Fast Toys Club again, take out the car, but we're not gonna do that in a normal way. That would be just too predictable, right? Like everything we do. So instead, I think I'm gonna get my Ferrari collector gear on, and which is very similar to the Mexican uniform, so please don't be offended if that's the case. And let's go do Ferrari collector things for the benefit of the world. The world needs that, right, Farshad?
Always.
Always, yes.
Where would we be without Ferrari collectors?
Great question. So, I'll see you as a Ferrari collector in a second. Are you ready?
What the What the fuck is this?
Ferrari day collecting
What
or
is
not?
this?
This is what a Ferrari collector would wear.
No,
Not to be confused with the Mexican uniform. Rodrigo, I am so sorry, dude. This is you. This is inspired from you.
In all seriousness, you look like literally you're about to go buy a Ferrari. Like,
guess what? We're gonna put it to the test. We're gonna.
This is so fucking hilarious.
I even got the gold. I'm ready, dude.
Oh my god.
Ready.
Let's go do this.
Let's hang on a second. I was not ready. Now I am ready.
That makes it official.
This is what makes it official. All right, you ready?
Wow. And what are we? Where are we going? Where are we going?
We're gonna go to Fast Toys Club right now. We're gonna get a Ferrari 488, and I'll tell you what we're doing there.
Okay.
How about that?
Let's do it. Let's go.
A lot of people think I'm just a Ferrari basher. Right. That is the biggest misconception in the world. I actually like Ferrari so much. I used to be a Ferrari buyer. I was in the club. I used to dress like this. I used to be that guy. I loved it, and I thought he was the best. To me right now, just looking at Ferraris, like when I was doing the phones, looking at BlackBerry.
Right.
They're a dying company, man, because, and I want to know, I actually want to know what people think here, and we'll see what the new product is, right? Until the 458 Speciale, in my opinion, they're a dying company. And the reason for that is, what's proprietary about them? What's new? What's moving the needle for them now? Are they winning any races? At any level? They're not winning F1. Are they beating any cars on the track? They're not beating any cars on the track. Are they more comfortable than any other car in the street? They're not. Are they the most beautifully designed and poster cars? Lamborghini's that. So what are they exactly? What the fuck is Ferrari doing these days?
In my opinion, most of the guys who buy Ferraris, they know nothing about cars. They're just buying it because it's a Ferrari for a girl or whatever, you know, for whatever it is. But they want to show up somewhere, and I don't even think they can't even use any of the power or anything on the streets in traffic.
Forget about the power and using it on the street. You're completely right, and it's mostly people that come. And people get mad about these conversations that we're having. This is just a conversation we're having. You can take it for whatever you want, and also for yourself. Like nothing that we're saying, you know, I'm sticking to my guns and fuck you. Most people that buy these Ferraris now are just like older collectors, and the people that Ferrari's like in good graces with are the older collector guys. When you have a fast-paced market filled with innovators, filled with people that now building a car is not going to be as expensive as before because it's way simpler with the powertrains and everything. Ferrari made itself legendary by winning races. And what they did brilliantly, and this is what we know, licensing and merchandising. Do you agree with me?
No, I agree 100%.
Ferrari's #1 business is licensing and merchandising. Do you agree with me?
Of course.
The cars they do on the side. Formula One, great. They have it. The technology drops into the cars. All that shit. Awesome, right? What are you selling if you're Ferrari when you're not winning any races? When you're not the champion of Formula One? When your car is not the one that beats everyone? When your car is not the best designed car anymore?
Yeah. This is where you and I think this is where you and I differ on this. So how many cars does Ferrari sell a year total?
Like 7,500 cars.
Okay, which is nothing.
That puts them, right? If they were just a car company, they'd be a $900 million car company.
I think there's always going to be some, excuse my language, but some douche that just came into some money that wants a Ferrari. There's always going to be like...
But hang on, there's always going to be that douche, but now that douche has way more options than before. I get that you'll get the Ferrari, it's super awesome, but don't the Lamborghini look way better?
It does, but also the things that are associated with being a Lamborghini owner, they might not want that. You know what?
No, I get it.
You know what Ferrari is.
But this is what you're saying is 100% right. You don't want to be the
Lamborghini guy.
But guess what? You're gonna go McLaren. This new sexy company that has doors that open up.
I agree.
In every car that they make.
McLaren has really opened my eyes.
McLaren came in and just literally fisted Ferrari in the ass. With everything they had, and Ferrari's like, hey, no problem. We'll send to the collector. You won't anymore, guys. At some point, that'll dry out. People will realize, wait, why am I buying this? Oh, going into driving the new 488.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I know for a fact the car, someone just released a video, I'm not gonna burn him here. Someone just released a video on YouTube right now, on their channel, where they lap it around the track and they're like, oh, this car is phenomenal, it's so fast, and the car is like faster than the 675 LT. Guys, that is a press car. 488, it's only a second faster than a Speciale on the track. You saw how the Speciale did compared to everything else. I think the Speciale is the only car that couldn't beat the Pagani. Or is the only car that the Pagani beat? He's like that slow. The McLaren, the LT, and the GT3 RS are way quicker. That's just a press car. This car, in order to be a beast, or in order to advance Ferrari forward, has to be the most comfortable car ever.
So question.
And and then that means Ferrari's gonna take over Aston Martin's space. Aston Martin's gonna graduate into the electrical space, which is way cleaner, and that's it. You're buying the Ferrari because it's a comfortable GT. And not but then how's Aston Martin doing right now being Aston Martin?
Not too good.
But you see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, we're about to go pick one up.
Yeah.
Do you think your mind can be changed about all this after the experience in this car?
The car has to be incredible.
And you'll be able you'll be able to tell, right?
Of course. Okay. I mean, the greater thing about this is we get to drive so many cars.
Yeah.
We get to experience so many of them. So immediately you see where they're going and everything. You don't have to be an expert to really understand this world, and take it for what it is. Obviously, guys, it's just a retarded Mexican guy in Farshad in the car talking about
even more retarded me.
And I want to go there, and I want to fall in love with the car, and I probably will, because I do love the line of the 458, the 488, the 430. I had a 430. I had two 458s. Yes, you can tell by the sweater and the way I'm wearing it. So I love that line.
You actually haven't worn these since you sold.
Ever since I sold the car, it's been quite weird. One thing I love about these cars, you can see everywhere and anywhere. It's all glass up here.
This is my first time in a modern Ferrari.
Get the fuck out of here. I
swear to you.
Really?
I'm really excited. You know what I'm excited about?
What?
That it's the 488. Like, I get to experience
this
at its best.
The modern.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. This car, for it to be great, has to be very comfortable right now on the road. I already put the suspension on bumpy mode. Car's lifted.
First impression. Beautiful interior.
It's the traditional Ferrari combination. The red with the
this is a classic, right?
Yeah.
But all this stuff is really nice.
It is. The only thing is these buttons do look like they belong in a Chrysler car, no?
Well,
don't they?
Fiat. It's Fiat.
There you go.
That is actually a really nice key.
Wow, they changed the key.
That is a good looking key.
Oh, it is push
It's a really cool key. Yeah.
That easily fits in.
Everybody could learn a lesson. They are breaking ground on the key game.
Yes. Easily a $3,000 key, probably.
Would you say this is a major key alert?
Major key alert.
I'm actually really excited about this car.
I am too. It's very nice to drive it again.
Wait, you had a 458?
I had two 458s.
Okay. This is comfy mode?
This is comfy mode.
wooey.
Is that hard?
Yeah, it's harsh. The Turbo S did not feel like this at all. The audible and the visceral stuff have not come in yet.
Yeah.
For that?
Which you will right now.
Okay. It feels muted, right?
The engine is muted.
Yeah. And I can hear that whine.
The acceleration on the 458 feels horrible. Like a good horrible.
Right.
This feels like tame, right? I punched it there.
What? This is what I want to know. When you just did that, how far down did you go?
Like I punched it.
Oh, really?
The traction control, the car is not as heavy as it needs to be. Like that's the problem the Speciale has. I don't think there's enough air on this car.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That was underwhelming.
What?
This is what I'm a little bit disappointed in right now. The the engine's right there, right? I was hoping for like some fireworks and. Oh man, are you sure you have all the right like?
I'm on race mode. You know what? I'm in bumpy mode. Let me make it stiff. How about that?
Okay. Oh, it really is called bumpy road. I thought. I thought you were just making that up. It really is bumpy road.
That's what Ferrari called it.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I feel more excitement in that GLE than this.
Because you need a lot more enchilada.
And it's not doing like let go of the gas right now?
Blowback. Yeah, no, I am.
Oh man. It's not tickling my pickle. Ugh.
That's cool. That was like
that was pretty fast. That was pretty fast.
You
but
felt
it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't violent.
It's not
like
aggressive. Yeah.
It wasn't. It's very linear. If you're going on a date with your girl, right?
This is nice.
But she doesn't want to sit in this ride.
You don't think so?
I don't. Girls don't like this ride.
I think this is the edge where even if I put Belen in the car, my wife.
Yeah.
Even if I put Belen in the car in here, she didn't like my 430 because it was too loud.
Yeah.
The 458 she loved it. This is muted. I feel like she would like this one better. This is a very, oh man, and I hate to say it, a very girly car.
It's lost its edge.
It did, because the 458, what it gave the people that like the Ferrari lineup, the mid-engine car on the street, because it's not great on the track, is how it feels edgy. It feels like and now this is tame.
This is too composed. It's too. It's got its shit together.
Again.
Now I want to try a 458. You know what I want to do? Whatever new car we get, I want to try the previous generation.
So the steering at slow speeds feels very aggressive, pointy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing when you're going fast, it's just it feels exactly like the fucking 458 steering. And on the steering is so light. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the McLaren one, where the McLaren you do feel like every time you grab the steering wheel, is a whole different sort of feedback. I don't think it's about speed. I think it's about like the mentality of this car, which is what everyone liked about it. Now it's just all about design. No? Do you not agree?
I'm not impressed by this.
I want to see what Pedro thinks. Cop was just telling hi to Pedro.
It's Beverly Hills Police.
He really was.
Beverly Hills Police.
He really was. Did he watch the video or what?
That's awesome. Can you imagine if that one cop was a fan?
This is a beautiful GT car now.
Oh, yeah, yes.
It is.
Yeah. GT car, yeah.
It is a beautiful GT.
You know what? I understand you more. If they came out and said this is our new GT kind of thing.
If they came out and just didn't tell me that this beats the 675 LT, which is absolutely ridiculous and impossible, and guys, please don't make me prove you wrong. You know what? Fuck it, I will.
Yeah, we gotta do it. I'm vested.
But you know what the problem is? You make these videos for people, you spend the money, you put it out, and then obviously all the Ferrari clubs and all the McLaren club guys, whoever loses is, no, these guys don't know what they're doing. The other guys, Ferrari loaned them the car directly because they know. Guys,
with unlimited amount of money, I would never own this car. No need, absolutely not. On a side note, be very careful.
It's a fucking white
right in front of us.
Can't write that shit up. Wait, why are we here? Oh, Ferrari store. Homies, we're at the valet now. Best valet this car.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Do you think they'll do a Ferris Bueller's day off on this?
I hope not.
Let's see what the let's see what the mileage.
Should we leave the camera?
Look at that's up there.
I'm gonna leave the the BMW. You can't even write those. I'm gonna leave the camera here so the guy thinks like we'll be filming him. Oh no! Where's the Ferrari store? I know this. Hang on.
Hold on. Bring out your Ferrari sensor.
It's downstairs. You know what the fucked up thing is? At the Ferrari store, everyone's gonna be like, oh, that guy's dressed up normal. Like, he's not gonna be funny at all.
They're gonna keep Pedro and I out. Underdressed.
No, what's going to happen is you're going to see all of the sales associates there, like, beacon in on Alejandro. They're going to like, Zew!
How big of a tool do I look right now? Have you seen my bank account, Holmes? Oh, you'll be hearing from my attorney, buddy.
Look at this guy. You look like you're in a pit crew.
I haven't been this uncomfortable in a, like, even the Escobar thing, I felt perfectly fine wearing it. This is just, not for anything other than it's just embarrassing. Let's please just finish this episode quickly. All right, well, good luck to us. All right, I'm just waiting for Pedro right now in the car. We're gonna get him in. He's setting up some cameras and he's gonna let us know what he thinks so that we see if we're really calibrated onto the same idea or not for this car. It's exciting. After all the embarrassment that I just went through. Caused by my own self, of course. So there's that. How quiet is this?
I didn't even think about it. I just told you guys that the engine sound inside must be amazing because it looks like the engine is right here in the cabin with you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm in race mode, which
I didn't even think about
what makes the engine sound. So now I'm gonna go into paddle modes. That gives the engine a little bit more. But
yeah, a little bit.
Lets you play.
Why would they make it so quiet?
That was our note number 1. That fast or loud?
It doesn't feel loud, but it felt good to me. Like it pulled me like in my stomach, like kind of jerking me into the back of the seat. Whereas in the McLaren, it like takes your whole body. But I feel like I'm getting pulled from like here.
So this is not as aggressive as...
No, it's not aggressive. It's not aggressive, and you can feel that even when you're not, giving it the full beans. Like it's a smooth ride. I think it's a great daily. It feels like it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
Yeah, and you get beautiful lines when you're looking out the rearview mirror.
That's what I'm saying. You get to see the arrow out of it. Like the car outside and inside is fucked. It's
like there's a lot of sex appeal.
And because I understand everyone has like a preference in cars. You like this car because it's quiet, because it's beautiful yet understated. Yeah,
I like that.
It's beautiful yet understated. It's not as loud. Very easy to drive. The power is not aggressive. It's very like, it's nice. It's like you said, it's a fucking great daily.
You know what else though? When I was following you guys, there were people on the street that we were passing, and I saw so many people turning their heads and looking at this car. You weren't getting that in the turbo.
No, not at all.
You were not getting any head turners in the turbo.
Not at all. You eliminate, like, if you're going to buy that car, it's because you have a lot of money and you don't want people to know that you have money.
There's also a lot of sophistication that you get out of this car as well. Like it takes you into another class.
Like a grown-up.
Like if I pulled...
This is like a grown-up
Yes,
car.
if I pulled up in this car versus the Huracan, I'm gonna feel like I'm supposed to be at that place, wherever it is. I feel like I fit. Like if I pull up to Beverly Wilshire, I feel like I fit. If I pull up in the Huracan, honestly, I kind of feel a little bit douchey.
Yeah, like you're putting up a show. I understand. No, but you're making perfect sense. For the reasons why you like it, Farshad and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I understand. I see it. It's like you said, it's a gentleman's car. I'm just not a gentleman. I just came to the... Oh, wow.
You see what you see what it took for us to finally get there?
Well, we needed...
That was a great self-realization project that we just had there, guys. Congratulations.
Hey, man, it's all about
congratulations.
It's all about understanding yourself. That's a lesson for everyone. Just know who you are.
What did you think, Pedro?
So out of this sector, this is my favorite.
Wow. Wait until you see
This is my favorite.
Wait until you see our opinions.
We already talked about it. We talked about your opinion.
You loved it?
I did. I loved it. I loved it. We were talking about like this is a gentleman's car. It's not like something go out there and rip it. Like I just felt classy, and I felt like it was a car that I could take my wife out on a date in.
But is that what this is pitching you? Is that what this series has pitched?
I think that we've all put ourselves into a niche of what Ferrari is, and we need to start thinking about what Ferrari is going to be now. And I told Alejandro that this is competing with Aston now. This is a gentleman's car. This isn't something to go out and rip the track on. In my opinion, this just felt classy. It felt elegant. It felt safe as well.
But is that what you want out of your Ferrari? I don't want to Aston out of my Ferrari.
I'm not going to take it to the track. I'm not going to go rip it down the freeway. It's a head turner. It feels nice. It's comfortable.
But this is what Alejandro would say. If you want an Aston, just go get an Aston.
But maybe I don't want an Aston. Maybe I want something that feels like that and makes me still feel classy and like a gentleman. Right. But maybe I just don't want an Aston.
Right.
You know, like I've always loved the DBS, the DB9. I've loved the James Bond cars, but I feel like this could be that, and I feel like it really is. It's just we haven't figured that out yet. I don't know if I want to wear my glasses because they look just like yours, but in a different color.
Now you know how I feel just by
getting
being like
ripped
this.
Apart.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be super cute.
You know what? Forget about it though.